We're all trying to get more done, right? But what if the secret isn't just working smarter, but being, well, ridiculously faster? Today, we're going to break down how you can use AI to completely supercharge your daily workflow.
Let me just ask you this straight up. What if you could get your work done 5 times faster? I mean, that sounds a little crazy, right? Kind of like science fiction. A promise that just seems way too good to be true.
Well, guess what? It's not some far-off dream. This is happening right now, and it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. It's the tool that's completely changing the game for how we knock out our to-do lists. Look, in today's world, everything is about speed. But it's not just about going fast for the sake of it. The real challenge is being both fast and intelligent with how we spend our time and energy.
And listen, we're not talking about some super complex AI that you need a PhD to understand. We're zeroing in on what I call daily performance AI. These are practical, easy-to-use tools made specifically to speed up all those everyday office tasks, like writing, summarizing, and automating all that tedious stuff.
Okay, so where do you even begin? The world of AI tools, it can feel like a total jungle out there. It's overwhelming. That's why we've boiled it down to a super powerful, totally manageable toolkit we're calling the AI Productivity Trio. What's so cool is how these 3 tools kind of fit together like a puzzle. First up, you've got ChatGPT. Think of it as your smart content partner. It's amazing for brainstorming, drafting text, and you can even use it as a sparring partner to practice for a big presentation. Then there's Copilot, which is the workhorse that automates tasks right inside your documents and emails. And finally, NotebookML. This one is a total game changer for turning a single idea into a whole tutorial or video presentation. Each one has its own special superpower.
All right, enough talk. Let's get past the theory and see how this stuff actually works. This is where you really see the magic happen in a real everyday workflow.
Okay, just think about your typical day for a second. How much of your life is spent drowning in long email chains or trying to get through dense reports? With these tools, you can summarize all of that instantly. Need to write a proposal from a blank page? Nope. You can generate a solid first draft in seconds. And if you're stuck, you can brainstorm ideas and get a structured outline in a snap. These are your new content superpowers. And look at this. This is a perfect example of how simple it is. You don't need to learn a bunch of weird commands or code. You just talk to it. A simple, plain English instruction like, rewrite this professionally and shorten it by 40% is all it takes to go from a messy draft to something polished and ready to send. And the best part? This stuff plugs right into the software you're already using every single day. Imagine just asking Excel to analyze data for you. No more trying to remember those crazy formulas. We're getting instant replies and summaries right there in Outlook. In Word or PowerPoint, it can build outlines, write the text, and even suggest pictures. It's automation exactly where you need it.
Okay, this next one is a huge time saver for anyone who has to explain things to other people. You got to train a new hire or whip up a presentation for a meeting like tomorrow? With a tool like NotebookML, you can create an entire video just from one simple prompt. It does the heavy lifting for you, the structure, the pacing, even the visuals.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is really important. To get amazing results out of an AI, you have to give it amazing instructions. And that brings us to the art of mastering your AI prompts. The magic isn't just in the tool, it's in how you ask. The better your questions, the better the answers. And don't worry, this isn't rocket science. It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, be specific. Don't just say, write an email. Give it details. Tell it the tone, the format, who it's for. For example, write 5 versions of an email, make the tone friendly, and keep it to 2 paragraphs. See the difference? Second, when a prompt works beautifully, save it. Build yourself a little library of your greatest hits for all those tasks you do over and over. They're like your own personal cheat codes. And third, iterate. Treat it like a conversation. The first answer might not be perfect. That's okay. Just reply back, say, make this shorter, add a surprising fact here, or now explain this so a 5-year-old can understand. The more you talk to it, the better it gets. So, what happens when you put all this together? The right tools, the right way of asking. What do you get? You get your workflow on steroids, totally supercharged. Remember that crazy number I threw out at the beginning? 5 times faster? Yeah, we're bringing it back, because this isn't about a tiny little improvement. We are talking about a potential 5-fold increase in your productivity. Your work just faster. So what does that actually feel like on a Tuesday afternoon? Well, it feels like writing a really important, well-thought-out email in 10 seconds. It means analyzing a spreadsheet without being an Excel genius. It means creating a whole how-to guide for a coworker in minutes instead of hours. At its core, it's about getting rid of all that boring, repetitive stuff that just sucks the life out of you. And here's the thing. You can start doing this, like, today. This tech is here and it's ready to go. And just remember, the goal isn't just to work faster for the sake of it. It's about getting your time back for what actually matters, whether that's bigger projects, creative ideas, or just, logging off at a reasonable hour and having a life.
So I'll leave you with this one thought. Your work is about to get a whole lot faster. The real question is, what are you going to do with all that extra time?